wrath and evil tongues, and she became what you call the Jezebel spirit, right? A Jezebel spirit is a child of Jezebel, that right? That's what we call them. Like, you know how you can be a child of a deity, right? And you could just naturally be a child of a deity. Like, I'm the child of the sun, or the child of the earth, or, you know what I'm saying? You can be a child of, like, the Orisha. You can be a child, right? Naturally, right? And then they will call you, like, the spiritual energy, and then you will start wanting to learn more about it. You will start wanting to learn more about this. Oh, well, I should try to get into this tradition, or this way, however it fits you, right? And so she became a child of Jezebel. Now the Jezebel children are what you call the Black Widows. They are the Black Widows, men and women, but mostly women. And you call them devil in a blue dress. That's what you call them. You call them devil in a blue dress. So what she did was, in her limited timeline, her time space, she made a deal and she sold her soul. So when it came time to her dying as an old lady, guess what happened? Right on her bed, she had the sickness called cancer. She had the illusion sickness called cancer with a C, right? Right before she passed away, guess who came there? That devil energy. A cloud of devil energy came and ate her soul. Next thing you know, the nurse came in and said she passed away. So that's what I'm telling y'all. That learning more about yourself, about who you are, about the multiverse is important, because you can access your soul back. You can access your soul back. You can access it back. A lot of people, their souls is gone. They don't even know it's gone. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. I don't see no hearts going up. They don't even know it's gone. You feel what I'm saying? So, and it's okay. Like, most of us, when we're asleep, your ego is what you call a artificial intelligence. Your ego is an option. You don't have to play in your ego. Your ego is the portal, per se, that attracts all the dark entities or the demonic expressions into your vessel. And once they get in your vessel, they attach themselves to your amygdala, or the spaces, your limbic system, right? The demons, they attach themselves to your limbic system and to your back. Why? Because then they're able to control your emotions. You walking around here thinking that is your emotions. I'm just naturally an angry person. No, you're not. But you can change these things, guys. You can change these things, and all you need is the awareness. And I'm here to offer you the awareness today. So, now, the three lower worlds right here, this is what you call limited awareness timeline, right? These are the timelines that hold limited awareness. That means these people right here that live in this timeline, they don't know that they are the observer. That all they know is that they are spirit and soul, and they want to be in their experience. They want to be the player. That's all they know, is they want to be the player, right? So come over here. So when you see this player right here, right, where it actually says player right here, and this player can make three choices, right? Now, one choice goes all the way up to the highest heaven, right? One choice goes all the way up here to the highest heaven. All right. Now, this middle choice, it doesn't go nowhere. That's the choice that you can let the algorithm of life choose your path for you. And that's really not a good path, because what that's going to do is that's going to keep you stuck living in this timeline loop down here, which is just that red timeline loop right there. You can't really see it that much, but it's on there. You can see it on the YouTube channel when y'all go back. And then you have this third decision that you can make that will get you to the middle heavens, right? So these lower heavens are the observable heavens, right? They are so-called physical, but they're not physical. They are just observable. These middle heavens right here, are they're still kind of observable, but they're more light. Hold on, what's happening here? Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's go with this one. All right. All right, so we got some polls down here, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the polls and doing the polls, right? All right. So now let's say that you're the observer, right? You're God, right? Don't you ever forget this, that you are God and you are the observer and the observee at the same time. So you are the God and you are the player. Now remember, if you let the algorithm of life, right? The algorithm of life is set to fear, okay? These three limited worlds, the lower heavens, these three lower heavens down here in the multiverse, they operate on lower vibrations, right? So they operate on the vibration of ignorance. They operate on the vibration of fear. They operate on the vibration of, angry and, not taking accountability and weakness, right? So down here, these are weak-minded individuals, right? Now, we've all been there. We've all been there. Not judging nobody. I'm just trying to help you to see that you are more than what they saying that you are, okay? So, now you see the red man that's right here right here where my head is. Now, that's the one that the algorithm teleported you over there, okay? So, as the observer, once you make a choice as God, you're looking at your creations that you created. These three right here, these are also physical, but they are like what you call the new earth, right? You know how people say, oh, we're trying to build the new earth, or we're trying to get to the new earth. The new earth are the higher heavens. These three higher heavens right here, these are the new earth. A lot of people that's doing that spiritual work, when you cross over or transition from your physical body, if you did your shadow work, like I told you, I got the shadow work workbook for free. If you do your shadow work and you have to tap in and manage and balance that shadow energy, balance your devil energy and balance your God energy, and learn how to train your dragon. What is your dragon? What is your dragon? Your dragon is your ego. Your dragon is your ego. Your dragon is that thing that wants human sacrifice. It wants human sacrifice. It's very taste its blood, right? And that's just the truth. That's why your ego don't serve you. It serves itself, right? And I'm not speaking from everybody. I'm speaking for me. My ego never served me until I learned how to train it. Once I learned how to train my dragon, which is my ego, right? Once I learned how to train my dragon, it then began to start working with me instead of working against me. Period. Your dragon would be the negative aspects that they tell you about. The negative sub-personalities about yourself. That's not true. Your dragon may tell you that, oh, don't start this project because you don't have enough money to see it through. What the fuck you mean? What the heck do you mean? Ego, sit down. I believe that I can conjure up this cash. You know why? Because I'm attracted to it and it's attracted to me. You got to believe in yourself. You got to have confidence and believe in yourself. Okay? So, hold up. It look like we got energy in here that yeah. So people that's on here with that, they getting blocked immediately. We ain't even about to move on. Okay, so and I love y'all. I respond to every hater out there with love and compassion. Be careful though, because you don't want to upset my spirits. You don't want to upset my spirits because I'm not your average individual here. I'm like that angel that God sent you to help you. And you can reject me if you want. That's on you. I might appear to be Jell-O, but I'm Creme Brule. And that's on everything. So, Ashe. You know what I'm saying? Ashe. So, now, let's get back in this thing. Where I was at. All right, so these lower words, yeah, I love y'all. 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 All I'm trying to do is share love and wisdom. That's it. I'm just trying to show my wisdom. Why? Because this is my job. This is my life purpose. This is my life purpose, to share my wisdom. Let me tell you something. I always knew my purpose even as a kid. You know, when you're young and they ask you as a kid, they say, well, what you want to be when you get older? What do you want to be when you get older? I'm going to tell you my answer. When they used to ask me, the parents, the teachers, and everybody, they say, well, what you want to be when you get older? I already knew my purpose. I would tell them this. Then this is no lie. This is no lie. This is the truth. I would tell them this. I would say, well, I'm here to be a positive example for others to follow. I am the example of balance. I'm telling you, I'm here to bring justice. Like, I already knew who I was. I'm here to be a positive example for others to follow. I'm here to bring justice. I mean, that's it. They would look at me like, so what do you really want to be? I just told you. Whatever is myself. You know, myself. That's my purpose, by enlightening people for just being me. Just being me. And if you don't like me, it's okay, because you just don't like yourself. I remind you of something that you wish you had, or something that you can't access within yourself. How free I am with my energy, with what I do. People wish that they had the bravery to do things like that. And that's why they hate you, because they hate themselves. And that's the truth. Learn to put more love in your life. All right, now, let's get there, y'all. What I'm explaining to y'all is these lower three worlds, right? Please understand, because this is some good stuff right here. And you need this information, because after you do your shadow work, anything goes down. Whenever you separate from your body, you need this awareness so that you can get to where you got to go. It's not just you leave your body and you in heaven. It don't work that way. Once you leave your body, you retract back to your inception point, which is and you got multiple inceptions. And multiple inceptions just means a bunch of new beginnings, right? So when you leave this body, you just go into a bunch of new beginnings, but you need to make sure you're going to the right new beginnings. And when I say the right new beginnings, I mean authentic. You don't want to go back to infinity, because infinity is going to keep you trapped in that same number 8. And that same number 8 is like a scorpionic dark energy. If you already transformed that, and if you don't know better, because you don't have your physical body or your physical brain. So when you don't have your body no more, you're not thinking like a human no more. Because you don't have a brain to think. It doesn't work like that. You're in your own imagination. You're in your own imagination. If you don't learn how to use your imagination, if you don't realize that you are multi-dimensional being, that you are extraordinary, then you just keep living ordinary lifetimes on limited timeline consciousnesses with these regular ass jobs, living these regular ass lives. Whatever regular is to you. Because we all got a different point of view. You feel me? Somebody say Ashe. Let's get it. Heather Divine, Ashe. So, now, as the observer, as the observer, you have decided, you're basically not in the sky, you are the sky. Right? You're not, as the observer, you're not in the sky, you are the sky. Okay? But the sky, right? The sky is within you. It's within you. But you actually are it. Right? So we really don't have souls. We actually are the soul. We are the consciousness. The soul is the consciousness. The consciousness is very intelligent. It is aware of itself. But we are not aware of it until we gain the awareness. Everybody has the awareness. But your observer doesn't unlock it inside your player until you're ready. Because you can misuse everything. And then you have yourself stuck. You have yourself stuck in the matrix. Literally. And that's what we've been dealing with here, is we haven't been, as a collective, we haven't been like imaginative enough. We haven't been imaginative enough to expand our consciousness into higher realms of existence. And we've been living the same lives over and over and over, all at the same time. All right. All right. All right, come on, because we're going to get out of here. I know I got y'all on here for a while. We got 33 people in here. That's perfect. Make sure y'all hitting the like button, y'all. Thank you. All right. Now, when you go to sleep at night, right? When you go to sleep at night, this is what's happening from my perspective. And it might resonate with you or not. I'm not saying that this is the only way, because it ain't the only way. It's a whole bunch of ways. But this is a way that can help bring you peace and wisdom. That's all I'm going to say, okay? All right, so when you go to sleep at night, now you're the player. You're the player, which is right here. And right now, you're living in the lower heavens, which is these three lower worlds. You're living in the lower heavens. And these are the most observable because they are the most dense. The most dense just mean they are the heaviest because they have the most weight, because they actually have the illusion of what you call gravity forced upon it, right? But that's an illusion. But we're going to use that illusion to get to where we got to go, because you got to use everything as a tool. All right. So now, when you go to sleep at night, ask this person right here, the player. Now, you see this red line underneath the player right there? This red line? That's what you call the limited timeline consciousness. Now, if you don't gain the self-awareness, you would just live from that lower world to that lower world over and over and over again. Sometimes the algorithm of fear might manifest you over here to the third world right here where this guy is. Sometimes. You know why they call that? They say the third world countries, and you don't even want to go over there. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of viruses over there. And when I say viruses, I don't mean sicknesses in real life. I mean like computer generated viruses, okay? I know that's weird as hell what I just said, right? I know, but you got to open up your mind over here, you dig? I'm going to open you up real good. So when I say viruses, I mean computer generated viruses, okay? And those are which are located in the third world. That's why in the physical world, if you go to travel to the third world without having your shots and everything you need, you might come back over here with a virus. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So these are the limited awareness. These are the timelines that are limited. These are the timelines that are limited. So this one right here, this is going to be the lower heaven, this is what you call the last lower heaven. This is what you call the last lower heaven right here. These are the first worlds though. The third world is up here in the highest heavens if you want to put it by number. But yeah, right here. However you want to see it, you can see it. But let's say that the algorithm was on fear, which is here, and you didn't make a choice to let's say you didn't make a choice to be your true self, and you always wanted to stay in your zombie mode or your slumber. Let's say you always want to stay in your slumber, so you never made a decision to like do the spiritual work or do your shadow work, and you just let the algorithm run your life. The algorithm, when you die, you'll keep dying, and you'll just keep going between these worlds right here, and then the algorithm might just jump you over here in this random ass world right here that you can't even get out of. It ain't nothing going on over there. It's just like what you call dead. That's dead. So you can stay dead if you want to. You could be dead if you want, but you don't have to die. That's a choice. Oh, somebody say y'all say. You don't have to die. That is a choice. Death is a choice. I'm gonna say it again. Death is a choice. You don't have to die. You do not have to die. All right, so Alright, I want y'all to know that. You ain't gotta die. Craig. You ain't got to die. Alright. Now, when you go to sleep at night, no matter if you're any of the people, any of the souls and the spirits, no matter how many bodies you operate, no matter. When you go to sleep at night, you return to your observer self. You return to your imagination. Now, I know that seems weird, right? Like, so you're telling me when I go to sleep, I'm returning back to my imagination. I'm telling you that when you go to sleep, not only are you returning back to your imagination to create your next day or wherever the hell you want to go, you are traveling the multiverse. When you go to sleep at night, you're going from this world to that world, to that world, to that world, to whatever world you want to go to. As long as, and guess what? You don't even have to be aware that this is what's happening because your observer is God. It can do whatever it want to do. Okay, now, here's our problem, right? Here is the problem. So the problem that we've been having in today's society is we've been getting stuck here in this limited timeline awareness right here. We've been getting stuck right here. We've been getting stuck there because we haven't had the awareness to go elsewhere. Hold up, let me answer a question. So is that where we are reincarnating? Is that why we are reincarnating back into our avatars nightly? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Reincarnation is an old belief system. And that template don't exist no more. I'm going to just be honest with you. That template is not real. We ain't reincarnated nowhere. I'm telling you what's happening. You're leaving from this life. Listen, when you go to sleep at night, what's happening is your observer is hypnotizing you. Right? Now listen, I know this sounds weird. How the hell is my observer God hypnotizing me? Well, God, which is you, is a skilled magician. God is a skilled magician. And it's a creator. Now, the creator is the magician. A skilled magician. Let me tell you why. I match. You are made out of the image of God. You are made out of the I match of God. The I is you. Mage means mage. Mage is a skilled magician. Mage is a skilled magician. So, as a skilled magician, hypnotism is easy to you. That's why you've created life out of just speaking your words. Somebody say, y'all say, man, type 19 in the comments if y'all hearing me right now. Type 19 in the comments if y'all hearing me right now. Type 19. Type 19 and hit them likes up, y'all. Type 19 because we deserve, I'm the type of stuff I'm teaching, we deserve to have 14,000 likes in here. So I'm not going no further until we get 14,000 likes in here because I'm telling you, you want this information. You want this. And make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel because I can't cover everything, but we could do a part 2 tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm only trying to be on here for like an hour. Make sure if you just got here, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You feel what I'm saying? The link, the YouTube icon is literally in my bio. And check that out for yourself, all right? All right. Now, hold on. We almost at 14K. We almost at 14K. Let me get a drink of water. I said I'm tired of watching souls and everybody experience the same life again. I'm not going to be an evil gatekeeper and just keep all the information to myself. I said it's time for me to wake the people up and let them know that they are extra dimensional. You feel what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing y'all repeat the same lives, bro. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of people talking about reincarnation, y'all. That's a choice if you want to believe in that. But I'm telling you that it will serve you justice to delete that program because that template don't exist. We give praise and respect to all the individuals that had to experience that template. But we are living and experiencing life in a time, but we ain't got to be in that. We got the power and the awareness to create our own experiences. So it ain't no more reincarnation. Let me tell you what's happening. So when you go, she asked the question. She said, so when we go to sleep at night, are we reincarnating back in the body every night? I'm going to tell you what's happening. Okay? Let's say you go to sleep here in this lower world right here. Let's say you go to sleep here where my finger is. You go to sleep there. Now, you act upon all through the night you're traveling. You once you go to sleep, you are back your observer. Right? Once you go to sleep, you're back your observer. So when you're in your observer body, which is your light body, your astral body, your Merkaba spaceship, whatever you want to call it, while you're in your spiritual space car or your spaceship, you know what I'm saying, your imagination, while you're in this spiritual body, you travel the multiverse while you're asleep, while this physical body is here asleep. That's why you always pray, so you can protect your physical body. Because if you don't protect your physical body, the spirits that's around your physical body in your house or in that location, they can jump in your body. And once they jump in your body, they taking over your body. And I'm telling you that. It's the truth. So, always pray and protect your body when you go to sleep at night. Because it's like this. It's like you live in the ghetto. Say you live in the hood, right? And you know that they be robbing people. And you gonna go on a vacation. But you gonna leave your front door wide open. You think that them hood criminals is not gonna break in your house? They gonna come in that joint. They gonna move in your house. They gonna be what you call squatters. They gonna be squatting. You on vacation for 3 months. You come back, niggas done had whole families in your house. So that's how it is. You got to protect your body every night. That's what praying at night is for. They never really tell you why you supposed to pray at night. But I'm telling you why you pray at night, because you got entities that's coming to ask you to soul swap. You got, because the people that so-called dead, they ain't dead. They just are disembodied spirits. And not all of them are good spirits. And they will wait till you fall asleep, right? Because they know what's going on. And they will wait till you get in your slumber. And they will talk to you while you sleep. And all they need you is to agree. Whether you know that you are agreeing or not is neither here or there. Neither here or there. All they need you to do is agree that they can joyride in your body. They jump in your body, you wake up like, your human is like, let me go use the bathroom. You think it's you whole time. Your original soul is back on the astral plane some damn where trying to get back in your body. But now we gotta wait till that spirit get done riding you. I mean, this the truth, man. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. All right, so you go to sleep on this planet, right, in this earth. You turn to him or her, the observer. When you get finished being the observer, now remember, in order for you to get sleepy here, your observer has hypnotized you. It has hypnotized the body. That's why the body gets sleepy. You don't even really get tired. You get hypnotized by your soul, your consciousness. It puts your body to sleep. It's like a computer. When you get tired of the computer, you are the observer using the computer. When you get tired of using your computer, you do what? You turn your computer off, or you do what? You put your computer in sleep mode. You decide to put it in sleep mode. So it's just like the observer, when it's tired of carrying around this heavy ass body that it's been carrying around all day, it puts the body to sleep. It hypnotizes it. It's called self-hypnosis. It's called self-hypnosis. We actually hypnotize ourselves, guys. And they didn't teach us this. They taught us that we was doing what you call go to sleep. That's what they taught. All right, so we don't know that we this powerful. We thinking that we just got to go to sleep because we need rest. But we don't know that we never sleep, because sleep don't even exist. That's not real. Sleep is for the birds. Sleep is for the birds. That's what I mean. Sleep is for the birds. And you could take that how you want to take it. All right, so when you do go to so-called sleep here, right? And your body, what happens is this: you don't reincarnate in this same body, right? The multiverse. What you do is, as your observer, you pick one of these planets. Right? Let's use this one. They got a bunch of people here. You pick one of these planets, this planet, that planet, or that planet, or this planet, and you wake up in that body. And then you experience that timeline. So, what I'm saying here is this. You go to sleep here, you wake up here. You're not reincarnating in the same life. You're not reincarnating in the same timeline. You're not even the same person that you was. Man, type 19 if y'all understood where I'm going with that. Type 19, because we got a little bit more to go before I get out of here. Type 19. Type 19 in the comment if y'all understanding this. You are a multidimensional being. When you go to sleep at night, you're not returning to that same body or that same timeline. You're not. What's happening is you're traversing the multiverse. And you're choosing a time slot. Now, when you go to sleep at night, time is not, it doesn't exist in the way that we think it do. But it is alive, okay? Time is what you call a multi-directional entity, right? Now, I said a multi-directional entity, right? So what time, so it's linear here, if you believe it's linear here, but it's actually multi-directional here if you have the awareness to see that it is. So when you are the observer and you go back into your seat, right? That's what they call it. They call it a seat. Now your seat, your observer seat, can be located in the center of any of these planets. It don't matter. You can go to wherever you want to go, literally. No lie. That's why when people die, right, and I talk to the dead, they be having 72 hours to just roam and do whatever. Like, they be so, some of them, they be so happy. The ones who, like, are healed, they be so happy. And then you got your other ones who, they don't really be happy because they don't really know. They might have got murdered out of their body or something. They might have got, sometimes you don't know. You're not aware that you're even dead. And that's where you get ghosts from. Now, some ghosts choose to be ghosts. Some ghosts have, when they cross over, they choose to be a ghost to protect somebody as a guardian angel. So let's say that you got a granddaddy, you got a grandma, you got an uncle, you got an aunt, somebody that you was real close to, they died. They can choose to leave that aspect of their self that was in that body, that little bit of soul, that little fragment. They can choose to just take that little fragment, and they can choose to be like a spirit guide or like a guide to help you. And they can still go on and be multidimensional because they got their powers back. But they can still be a ghost, though. They can still be classified as a ghost. All right, so we got to start now. Every decision, right? Now that we know that we're going to any world at any given time, space, continuum, we got to make the decision, right? We got to make a decision. And every decision knocks you to one. Okay, so let's cover decisions now. We're gonna do this so we can see. Let's do these two right here. We'll work with these two. So let's say that you're in the middle world, the middle heaven, world 2, right? So let's say you're in the middle heaven, world 2, which is right here, right? Now, all of these people you see are you. These are different timelines of you, depending on the choice and the decision that you make. Every timeline, depending on the choice and decision that you make, is you can operate in any one of them at any given time, space, continuum. Right? Now, let's say you wanted to get from this earth to this earth right here, right? You wanted to get from this earth to that earth, but you had to know how to get there. First thing you got to do is master frequency of it. Let's say that you're trying to manifest something in your life, right? Let's say that you want to manifest a new car. And your new car, let's say that you having your new car, it's not in this world right here. But you having that exact car that you want is in this world right here. So now you got to learn how to get to it. So as per like time traveling, if you want to see this time play out, you got to actually get yourself to that timeline, and then you watch it play out, and then you see yourself in the future. Okay. So what you do is this. You got to master vibration of it first, right? So when you're in this world, you're imagining as your observer. When you meditate and when you go back to sleep, you're imagining that you want to see, you imagining yourself in the car, right? And so that's located in this world. So let's say that now, when you wake up from your meditation or your meditation or your sleep or whatever, you're back here or you're here even, right? Because it don't matter. And let's say like, okay, you say, okay, I want to make a decision to make myself a vibration to that, to the timeline that I'm trying to pull down. This is what's happening when you're using visualization, right? You can be located on this planet and visualize, and you could be creating a visual that's something that already exists here in this planet right here. But you have to master frequency of it in order for you to experience this one in this world. Let me see. Any of y'all got any questions this far? Hold on. Let's see. Because I do see some questions. My bad. Yeah, I do. I like to try to get it done, but you know what? We're going to take some questions because we might could do a part two. This is interesting topic. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate the encouragement. I really do. She said, can our pets linger for a few weeks before transitioning? When I say our pets, they can actually linger longer than that. They have to find peace. And I know that because my dog that I had, he stayed around for about 3 months, and the dog or the animals, they have to find peace. And they have to once they find peace within, because animals are addicted to us. They gotta be around us. Once you make that bond with an animal, they are like your familiar. Right? Now, familiars are like witches have familiars, or everybody can have a familiar, right? But so your dog can become your familiar too. So if your dog doesn't find peace, your dog can be a familiar spirit that is there to help you find information and help you out like that. So you might still feel its presence around. You might be walking. You might still feel it like it's whiskers on your leg or something. You're like, what the hell? You look and nobody is there. All right, she said, is that he said, Bill, so why I don't remember experiencing my dreams? That's a lot of things. It's so many things happening, so many things. It could be the location that you're staying at don't resonate with your soul. It could be the food you eating. It could be what you're watching on your telephone before you go to sleep. It could be if you're meditating. Are you clearing your mind before you go to sleep? It's so many answers to that question right there. I need you to be more specific, So let's go up here to yes. How you doing, Divine Faith? So let's go up here, guys. And now I've showed you how the timelines work as far as when you want to manifest something. You visualize it. You visualize you're in this world. You visualize yourself with the object in this world. And then you match the vibration of it. And with that, you matching the vibration of it, it teleports you from this world to that world. So it may seem like you're living in the same world every day when you go to sleep at night. It may seem it may seem that you're returning to the same space, but you are not. You're not. And that's the truth. Now, of course, I don't have a receipt to scientifically prove this, but I don't teach that. I teach metaphysics. Metaphysics is the stuff that you got to trust in your heart. You got to trust your heart. And I teach you how to tap into your heart and to follow your intuition, because that's the key. You need your intuition. That's going to save you time, energy, and money. Now, when you're traversing the multiverse, the tool that is your driving tool is your intuition. Now, a lot of us are what you call dissociated, right, with the observer because we don't believe in ourselves enough. You got to believe in yourself. You got to know that you are always protected. Yeah, intuition equals quantum jump. Yes. So, and you know what? I ain't even going to do it. I ain't going to do it. So, and then you got the, now listen. Now you see the player right here. Now, this player has the option, right? He has the option, or she has the option to go all the way up to this higher world right here. But in order for it to get there, this is like a new earth or whatever, the highest. These are what you call the highest heavens. In order for it to get there, it has to match the vibration of it. And then it happens so fast that you can't even really see it. So let's say you're walking down the street as the player. You make a choice to go right, or you make a choice to go left. Let's say you make a choice to go right, you make that choice to go right, and that choice teleports you all the way up here because you match the vibration of it, right? Let's say you make the choice to go left, and you make the choice to go left, and it teleports you here, and you matches the vibration of it. This is how smart you are. You know what I'm saying? This is happening every day, right now. Every choice is attached to a timeline. Every person is a timeline. Yeah, I said it. Every choice is attached to a timeline. Every person is a timeline. Every person. Now, if you meet a person and they remind you of somebody, that means that that's a familiar timeline and you already been down that world. You already know what happens in that world. And if you don't want to be insane, then leave this person alone. You feel what I'm saying? Because you won't get the same results. Because they are familiar energy. Your intuition gonna let you know what's familiar and what's not. Because when you get around it, you're gonna be like, man, this feels familiar. And then when you feel that, you know, like, hold on, let me go this way. So your intuition, when I say your intuition is your tool, it's your actual compass. I think I taught the class, intuition confidence class. And I think I said that your intuition is your soul's compass. Your intuition is the only thing that you take with you when you leave the body is your memory and your intuition. Okay, let's run it up real quick. All right, so you see where it says right here, up here, this highest heaven right here, right? This is the first highest heaven or the third highest heaven. So you see this highest heaven has 6 worlds. It has 6 worlds, right? So that's what I wanted to explain to you. So there's 9 worlds in the multiverse. There are 3 alternate worlds. The 3 alternate worlds, they happen because of choices and decisions that we made using science, and we created these other worlds. That's where I'm about to tap into y'all real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. 5 more minutes of y'all time, and then we gone. Okay. So somebody remember alternate timeline. Somebody remember alternate timelines, because I don't have time to write it down. Somebody remember alternate timelines. When I say what's that last thing I want to tell y'all, alternate timeline, okay? All right. So this world, right? Now these are very high vibrational worlds. Like, these worlds are balanced. There is no, these worlds are the opposite of these worlds. These worlds at the bottom are like attuned to fear and low vibrations. These worlds are what you call the upper worlds, and all of this is spiritual. Even the world that we are experiencing now is spiritual. It's just observable. We can observe it. That's the only difference. We can observe it. But it's moving. The energy is moving. Scientifically proven. The energy is always vibrating and always moving. So it's not physical. It's observable. So listen. Now here is, you got 9 realms. These are called multiverses. Multiverse, and each multiverse has 9 worlds. Realms. So there are 9 worlds in one multiverse. There are 9 realms in each world. So right here it looked like 6 because I can only put 6. but each world has 9 realms. And so each realm are connected to by rainbows and stuff like that, like circle rainbows and stuff like that. So in any world, at any given time span, you can basically mental time travel. You can mental travel. It's called mental time travel. You can mental time travel and transport yourself to any world that you want to experience. These are different type of experiences. So some of this, for instance, the world I'm pointing at right now, this realm could be the inner earth realm, right? The inner earth is just like it's like the second heavens, or the inner earth is like the plasma, right? That's where a lot of the stars are created, in the inner earth. And so if you want to be a person or an energy that creates stars, then you would probably go there to create stars as your observer. You would choose to go there. All right. You can go to any of these worlds, and you can travel as long as you can match the vibration of any of these worlds. You can go to them. Now, these worlds at the bottom, they can't just go to any of these worlds at top unless it has the consciousness and self-awareness to get there. Now, these worlds at the top, they can come down and be as many bodies. They can come down and be as many bodies and experience as many experiences as it wants. As it wants. So once the object of doing your shadow work is, when you do your shadow work, it allows you to match the vibrations of these worlds and have what you call authentic liberation. Authentic liberation. Only thing is, the only trick to it is, you have to do the work yourself. Nobody can do it for you. The angels can't do it for you. The demons can't do it for you. Your mama can't do it for you. The spiritual leaders can't do it for you. You got to do it yourself. You got to do it yourself. So, alternate timelines. That's what we were talking about. So this is the last thing. Yeah, who said that? Orion Mitaka. Yes. Somebody on point. So we're gonna cover this last part, then we'll be out of here. So, alternate timelines, okay? So now, us alternating timelines happens sometimes to Earth. Now, this is deep information, okay? Sometimes the Earth